Hello guys and welcome back. I have amazing news. Dwarf Lab released a new update 1.3.22 that brings us a huge improvement in tracking performance. It eliminates the walking noise and also Dwarf Lab improved the panorama feature. The Dwarf II telescope is an alt-azimuth mount that tracks the motion of the stars in azimuth, left and right, and altitude. That reduces the star tracking performance compared with an equatorial mount. On my first deep sky review with the Dwarf II, you notice that in my first test, I could take only 5 to 6 seconds exposures with round stars. When going to 15 seconds, the stars appear to be elongated, and to be able to get better results, I had to align the telescope to Polaris and use it as an equatorial mount. I already recorded a few nights how to align the telescope to Polaris by using a smartphone or a finder scope on a photography tripod. I have to say, I did not expect that Dwarf II will manage to improve the celestial tracking so fast after a short period of beta testing. This proves once again they are serious about making Dwarf II a great product that people will enjoy using. Before this update, the live stack had some hot pixels that appeared as walking noise, and also this problem was fixed with the new update. The dark calibration seems to work better removing the pixels from the image. I also observed that they increased the gain range for darks from gain 30 to gain 150. To install the new update, make sure you first update your Dwarf Lab phone app. It's best to check if updates are available every time when there is a new firmware update. After you upgrade the app, you can proceed and update the firmware. After I finished updating, I went outside and placed the Dwarf II on a tripod and start calibration. Once I started the first test on the Orion Nebula, I was surprised after the first look in the live view. I was really surprised. When the tracking was enabled and I zoomed in, I didn't notice any drift. The tracking seemed flawless, also seemed to be stabilized very fast. In the older update was needed sometimes to wait 1 or 2 minutes until we change from 1 second to a longer exposure and have good tracking. Now tracking already looked good after just a few seconds. So we have a shorter period of waiting until we have stable tracking. After seeing the tracking in the live view, I selected 15 seconds and the results were great. Dwarf Lab did it. We have now good tracking at maximum exposure time without using the telescope like an equatorial mount. You can take 15 second exposures with round stars without spending extra time by aligning to Polaris. This makes astrophotography easy and affordable. The Dwarf II is the only smart telescope on the market that has an entry-level price under $500. Having round stars also at 15 seconds is important if we want to get beautiful astrophotography images, and also when observing in the live astronomy mode, especially when looking at star clusters, where it is very important to have good-looking round stars. You can see in my tests with the Orion Nebula and Crab Nebula that now the stars look round without star trails at maximum exposure setting. This improvement was number 1 on my list after Dwarf Lab introduced the auto stretch for the live stack in the previous update. Unfortunately, I had a lot of haze and clouds the night of the test, so having bad seeing affected the quality of the images. However, I will show you also some of my previous results with 15 seconds exposures to make an idea what results you can obtain with the Dwarf II if you do not have clouds and fog. Dwarf Lab made an improvement also on the panorama feature. The first picture you take for the panorama will be now the center of the final panorama picture. However, I discovered an error. After downloading the images to the PC, I could not find the panorama in the panorama folders. I reported this error to Dwarf Lab and they should fix it soon. After this update with the amazing improvements in star tracking, we have now a smart telescope that will perform good at maximum exposure time for astrophotography. It seems Dwarf Lab is keeping the promise of providing a smart telescope that makes astrophotography easy and affordable under $500. A tiny and portable device having also good features for nature photography, wildlife, birds, and even sports. This makes the Dwarf II telescope a very good option to consider. If you are interested in ordering the Dwarf II telescope, I did share also a link in the description. Also, more videos about the other features for nature photography, wildlife, and birds will follow soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you find the video useful, and I will see you soon in the next one.